Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to get back into the tuning because I stuffed up. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with this build. That being said, let's get into it. Okay, so pretty much we've got to start from the start again, because when I was logging, I had this custom field, Subaru error, air fuel sensor 1 fueling final base. I actually had it for closed loop fueling, so all my numbers were out. So when I was scaling the MAF was out, so that changed all the load, and then everything else was out. So we're going to start again. Also went back to stock on the boost, so we'll get the MAF scaled first. I'm not really going to show you much of that because I've already done a couple of episodes on that. But yeah, we've got the right one in there now. So fueling. Okay, so my MAF scaling. So I've rescaled this back to stock. As you can see, it goes to 292. And it maxes out at 300. And with the sensor limit, I can't change that. I can change the volts, but I can't change it higher than 300. So eventually I'll probably have to go like a hybrid like sensor. So speed density and MAF. There's a speed density sitting in there, but it's not actually there. I'm not sure how to set that up, but I'll stay with the MAF at the moment. So I'm going to keep those calibrations there. And you might have seen just then the engine load compensation has all zeros. So we need to start filling that in to get it closer to zero with the air fuel ratios. Then we should be good. So yeah, I put that back. I put boost back to stock, so 7. Obviously that'll, I put it up to like 19 because thinking, you know, we got to 19, but that's 19 on the TDI 5. That's where the boost control is. So it actually needs to be 10. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm going to flash this in, and we will start it up. Just have it at idle. Check it at idle. See if I can get some load onto it just here by revving it up a little bit. And we'll check out the logs from there. Alright guys, so I'm flashing it in at the moment. So pretty much the only thing that's in there is actually timing and fuel, which isn't just something. Alright, I'm going to start it up and log for a bit. I'll open up the garage door. It's been funny, I've been closing down non-radar each time I've flashed it when I could have just been clicking the disconnect and reconnect. little things that slip your mind sometimes. Slip my mind. Now all the settings are still there to log, which is good. Alright guys, did a couple of logs there just at idle, so it's pretty low. And then I, what would you call it, brake boosted. Not up much, still at 0.6 grams per revolution. Not much, but up to like 2000 RPM. So I can have a little look there and see how everything is. Gotta go to the doctor's today, so when I come back, we'll actually get this out on the road and then we can log a little bit more as well. I haven't been out on the road yet in this since changing the timing as well, so we'll see how we go. I need to get out of here because I smoked the joint out. I'll go inside and have a look and come back. So I was just about to go out for a drive and start logging, and RomRaider doesn't want to connect. Awesome.
2 hours later.
So I've been at it for like an hour and a half and I still can't get it connected. So one day I've got off to do the logging, driving around logging, and it's not freaking connecting. So annoyed. Whew. Finally connected again. I don't know. I did click on disconnect, but then it wouldn't reconnect. I just changed the select logging protocol option. It was SSM and it's K-line. That's what it was on before. But I just clicked around and went back on that and it recognized the ECU. So I've got like half an hour to go do some logging. I was hoping to have like a couple of hours. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright, going out for a drive. I'm starting the log. I'm going to head inside, close these gates because I need to head off soon, and have a quick look at the log. We got up to 3.52 volts. We're out at 4 degrees of advancement. Yeah, smoking. Alright guys, it's Saturday afternoon now. I ended up having a corona test done and I don't have it. I've just got a viral virus, so I'm contagious, so no work for a few days, so I'm gonna yeah, I'm struggling but I need to get this done. I've rescaled the MAF a little bit, added 5% from 2 volts down, so let's see how we go with that. I'll just write that in. So did 5% under 2, and then I think I did like 5 cells above that at 2.5 to smooth it off. Yeah, done. Alrighty boys, I had to head out again. I'm just going to do some short runs down on the straight there. Keep it slow, build up the load, the actual mass outflow there too. Build up the voltage. So and keep it within closed loop. Do a few runs trying to get some more load up, And once I go into open loop, I'll end the run, so the figures are proper and I can scale it properly. So yeah, let's get out there. It's warmed up. I'm not going to film it. I've done too much filming of this stuff. Alright, so I got up to 3.82 volts, so I'm sure we could scale it properly. I started logs before I started the run, and just before I finished letting off, I stopped it as well so we wouldn't go into open loop when on decel. Yeah, it looks like from the 2.38, yeah, so where I've scaled it to, looks like I need to add 5% to the rest of it. So I'll do that, and see how we go. Trying to make sure that there's no fuel trims that go over into open loop. Alright guys, so I just undid the transition that I did between the 5% and the unscaled, and then I just did from that cell down, added 5%, and we hit 300 at the very top at 4.69 volts. So we are maxed out. It was very close before. So I'll go do another drive, or flash it in, sorry, and then I'll go do another drive, see how we are. Alright, so that run I just got over 4 volts, and manifold pressure up to 17.5. On the gauge it went up to 21, so not sure. This is manifold relative pressure, not map. I do have the map there as well, so on the map it went to 32.5. Hi boys. Alrighty guys, it's the next day. Actually nearly ran out of petrol, so I couldn't really do much more tuning, but went and picked up some more last night, so I chucked that in. I realized I had something else in my histogram, so the numbers I was looking at wasn't right, so I may have had it good and then changed it, so I had to start all over again. That doesn't matter, you're not going to see that until I finished it anyway. So, but I'm going to try to get as close as possible, and then I'll get into the load compensation table, because there's actually zeros all the way through that, so that should enable me to get close to 0 for the discrepancies in the fuel ratio. Right, so I had a look at the fuel pressure, and it was sitting on 40. I'm like, that's down a bit. I just saw this mist over here, and the injector was leaking at the back here. So yeah, that concludes this episode. So thanks for watching guys. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.